You thought we were done, but we weren't done. Volky Volk never leaves a task unfinished. You know what they say. Let me just do like a, previously on Volky Volk Plays. We basically got the neutral ending to this game. And I wasn't satisfied because we missed a whole ski trip. We missed our true lady of the game. It's like 2 dungeons and a final real ending boss fight. So essentially, we didn't really finish the game, did we? And I had that looming over my head for the past whole year or so. Ever since I finished the game. So we're back here. I'm back here, spending my time to finish this game and put it to bed once and for all. And that's what we're doing. And the first thing that I want to do, Marie, mainly due to, Marie, I want to talk with you alone. Here we go to a quiet place. And yes, I'm following a guide for this because how could you not? You brought Marie here. She is surprisingly quiet.
I'm actually scared that I can't remember anything. Everything about me is borrowed. Everything is just on loan from that room. If I return what I borrowed, I won't have anything left.
I could see your point, yes.
The name Marie, this body, this voice, they'll all fade away.
Yeah. Those, knee highs, they're all fade away.
I feel like that's what'll happen to me.
No, because you are now a memory in all of our minds, so you won't really go away. You know, you'll stay in our minds.
So I thought, if only I could at least remember something. But I couldn't figure out anything.
You hear that hawk just like flying in the background? Sorry, I'm listening.
It's really
I'm listening.
scary.
Oh, that's nice.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey, is this that one place? We came here after eating the steak skewers.
Yeah, the steak skewers. I love fuck steak
Really is
skewers.
nostalgic here.
Yeah, but oh wait, yeah, you remember?
Of course I remember, you stupid jerk-faced twerp.
That's cute.
I remember.
Yeah.
It's a memory. A memory of you and me.
Aww. Aw, that's nice. Isn't that nice? That's kind of nice.
Hey, can we make more? More memories?
Yes, of course. I'll help.
Dummy. Of course you will. I can't make any without you.
Aw.
I don't have to hurry, huh? Even if I don't have memories, I can make more.
True. And real.
Thank you. I'm sorry, it's just that I'm happy.
You feel that your relationship with Marie has grown deeper. And then I got shot in the back. Hold her hand.
Still, you really are a weird person.
Yeah? Well, at least there's no other person like me. Or you out there.
You're so
Right?
busy.
Or
you
us.
still
Or
take
you
so
who's
good
watching.
care of me. Why do you do that?
Aw.
Don't scare me like that jerk. I hate that part of you. I really hate it. I thought I hated it. I gain another memory.
Aw.
Welcome back.
What? No, nothing from Nanako. You're not gonna say anything to me? You're not gonna say anything to me? This is like when you come home and the dog doesn't greet you. Not that Nanako's a dog, but let's go to Winter. Yeah, and then we saw this awesome scene with his shadow self talking to them. Which
What's gotten into you guys?
by the way, thank you developers for putting in this fast forward button feature. Thank you. All right. So we're now gonna follow a guide to get the good ending. So here we go. We're gonna go... Wait a second here.
We don't have time to wait. If we don't do this now, the cops will come back.
Why is Yosuke here making the rules or the calls? He was not a playmaker for the whole game, and now he's suddenly a playmaker? I don't know about this. I'm trying to say that you're not a playmaker. We're missing something here.
Something we don't know. What don't we know?
Okay, I said that too. Yeah, I said B. And that was a bad ending? Namatame's true feeling.
The guy's true feelings on TV. What didn't you understand?
I actually don't know. No, dude, something's bothering me.
Well, what is it? I already told you there's no time to waste. Are you even getting at something here, or are you just stalling?
Oh my god, dude. Yosuke, you're about to get... You're already booted from the team, but you're about to get extra booted. We're missing something.
Missing? Like what exactly? Damn it, I've heard enough of this bullshit. Are we doing this?
Calm the hell down!
He's right.
I'm perfectly calm.
Right.
Hey, what did you mean by we're missing something?
What's there to miss with a sick bastard like him?
Hey, let's all take a deep breath.
Hey, how come when English voice actors say bastard, they always say it like, with a slick bastard like him? Like, why do they always enunciate that, like, super hard? There's no need for it.
After what happened to Nanako-chan and seeing Dojima-san, we're not thinking straight right now.
Fine.
I like kanji. Everyone took a deep breath. People said when you're taking a deep breath to imagine like a square box and with like a circle, and you're supposed to do 4 seconds for each of the box. So
We should calm down and think rationally about this.
I agree.
I realize now that we've heard almost nothing from Namatame's perspective. There's no denying that this man brought great harm to Nanako-chan. But other than that point, the rest comes from our assumptions based on watching the Midnight Channel a moment ago. I won't deny that we were blinded by the heat of the moment, trying to impute all responsibility to him rashly.
But, yeah, the guy's not saying anything. Whatever reason he had, there's no doubt about the fact that he'd been throwing people inside the TV. It was him who put Senpai through that misery. How can we possibly understand someone who says kill...
Failing to understand and failing to listen are rather different things.
That's hot. Yeah, get squished, bug.
Truthfully, not all the hitches that were nagging at me have been answered yet. We'll have to see what he can tell us about them. Though it appears he's in no condition to do so at the moment.
True. Dealing with him right now might not solve all the things that are bothering us. Damn it. But you better remember this. I'll do everything I can to stop him from repeating what he's done. Anytime, anywhere, anything.
Yeah, let's just think for now, everyone.
Jeez. How the hell can you stay so calm, man? Then again, that's why you're our leader.
And that's why I'm also your dealer. I mean... Rise knows. So does Kanji.
Alright.
And Chie.
Let's go ahead and
And
think this
Yukiko.
through as much as we need.
I'm actually giving weed to everybody except Yosuke and Teddy. So...
If we leave any unanswered questions behind, we'll just be...
Actually, real talk. Out of the whole group of party members, let's just start with the party members. Out of the group of the party members, who do you guys think would be whose vice would be whose? Like, if I were to say, I would say I think Kanji would smoke some weed, Rise would smoke some weed, Chie, Yuki, Rise, Naoto, and Yusuke would drink. And then I think Naoto would try psychedelics because it would be another way to open up their perspective to see something. I think Rise would try psychedelics. I think Kanji would definitely try psychedelics to see more color. Kanji would be doing everything, man. You know? So yeah, that's my guesses. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.
Yeah.
Hope you're having a great day.
That ain't gonna cut it.
Thank you. I'll think as hard as I can and try to help.
We all know how you feel, Yosuke. Come on, we've accomplished this much together, haven't we?
Right. Together.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry. And thanks.
Don't know why, but my good friend Cube reminds me of Yosuke for some reason. Case taking a sharp turn, and the Michigan team is not. Max level fool. It brings you closer to the truth. Judgment.
Hey,
What?
you guys? What are you doing? You can't be in here.
Oh, crap!
We were keeping an eye on the suspect. The police officers outside seem to have their hands full helping Dojima-san.
Nice job, Tanto.
If Namatame were to escape, it would be a disaster for the police's reputation. And their trust in you, Adachi-san.
Ooh, lay it down slick and thick, Naoto.
Oh, I see. We'll tighten security from now on, and I'll arrange for him to be transported out as soon as possible.
You're taking your job pretty seriously suddenly, aren't you?
What's this thing we're missing, huh?
To tell the truth, there's something that's bothering me too.
Okay, and we have one more group thing that we have to do, or like dialogue related that we have to do, and then I think we are on track for.
Why did he start killing people in the first place?
Then we're on track for the good ending. I'm so excited, guys. Listen, I spent like 2 of my days off of my work week fucking just grinding this fucking stupid game. It's not a stupid game. I love this game. This game to get back to this location because I've just been having like the feeling of an unfinished task looming over my shoulders, man, like a guillotine. That's what it feels like. I know it's not that serious, but that's like how I feel about unfinished tasks. And the fact that we didn't actually finish the game, I didn't see the snow trip, I didn't see the final true ending boss. You know, like, we didn't finish the game, and I really enjoyed this game. I felt it would be a dishonor not to do it, and I don't want to continue on with other content plans until I finish this one. That's why we're doing this. Let's keep going.
Well, he said himself it was to save them, right?
Right.
So he killed his lover in order to save her and kept going?
Wait. That's a very good point.
The police speculated the first murder was related to the affair, so they called in Namatame for questioning. But everything in his testimony and his bearing, no matter what they looked at, they found nothing suspicious. If he truly is twisted enough to believe that murder is a means of saving people, I think that would have shown through.
Maybe he faked it real well. Or maybe he started out with a normal motive and got a taste for killing after the first time.
No, if that were the case, his motive for killing that announcer would be even more inexplicable. Namatame and his wife were separated at the time. Both Misuzu Hiragi and himself testified that she had discarded him. Hiragi also knew about Yamano beforehand, and Namatame was shocked to hear of Yamano's death.
I'm gonna be honest. As a north, south, east, as a Westerner, it's a little hard to keep up with the last names, but I think I'm just bitching.
Their relationship was known and was not strained to the point of murder. There's simply no motive in the affair angle.
Yeah.
The police invested a great deal of effort into investigating this point. Therefore, we have no convincing motive for Namatame to kill Mayumi Yamano. Although, her name was written in Namatame's own diary.
His reason for killing her.
It's still possible that he was crazy to begin with and no one realized, right?
I don't really get any of this.
This is so confusing!
Hey, we could hear you in there. This is a hospital. Maybe you should quiet down a little.
Why are you, like, taking your job seriously, man?
Oh, there you are, all of you. Please come with...
What are you waiting for? Hurry, go!
Okay, this we've seen.
Oh, there you are. I forgot to tell you. Don't pull that again, okay? You can't just meet with the suspect like that. Anyway, I came to give you an update on Dojima-san. His wounds opened up a little, but he's treated now, and he's fast asleep.
Thank you.
He'll be alright, don't worry. Knowing him, by this time tomorrow, he'll be on his feet and yelling at people again. Don't tell him I said that. Anyway, I heard Nanako-chan's on the road to recovery again. You guys were being so dramatic that I got really worried. But this is good news. She'll be well again in no time. By the way, you're all alone at the house now, right? Well, enjoy your freedom while you can. Dojima-san and Nanako-chan will be back soon after all.
Bro, listen! Whoever says that phrase, oh, you're alone at your house, huh? Well, enjoy it while you still can. It's like, murderer. Is concerned for me. I was making way too many funny faces. Let's put the camera on. Anyway, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hey everybody, good to see you again. Back from winter into spring, we sprung. Oh, you're not supposed to see that.
We took a quick look around the hospital, but there's no sign of him. I wonder where he went.
Snow!
It's snow. Hey, you're right. Wow, it's been a while since I last saw real snow. It doesn't look that pretty, though, because of this fog.
Lies. Snow with fog. That would be a fucking crazy
I guess this
combo.
makes it the first snow of the year. It's freezing. Let's go home. Hey, Yosuke, if you find Teddy, don't forget to contact us, alright?
I remember one time it was snowing outside, and I wake up and I go to my roommate. I'm like, "Hey Joe, is it cold outside?" And he turns to me and he goes, "Volk, it's snowing." And I was just like, "Well, yeah, but like, is it cold though?"
I know.
I'm going to think about my life and set my own path.
We are experiencing the words engraved into your memory during your journey.
Failing to understand
Ooh!
and failing to listen are rather different things.
Those words did get engraved. I was like, those two other words didn't get engraved. Also, I didn't care about those two other social links, to be honest.
Alright, let's go ahead and think this through as much as we need.
That was not engraved in my mind.
We've been thinking about the case since, but something just doesn't seem right.
Let's quickly review the facts.
You got it, Nanto.
Back up to yesterday. Didn't have a motive to kill the announcer? That's what's bothering me.
Yeah. You know, we just did a fucking crazy move. We just skipped past all the shit that we know. Let's just go to the important facts right here.
When we first encountered him, he said, "You're the ones I saved. Don't worry, I'll save this girl too."
Yeah.
So, If he saves people by killing them, did he save us too?
Yukiko.
Wouldn't he actually have failed to save us?
You raise a good point. If he thinks that salvation comes only through death, his words to us make no sense. And another thing, the Namatame who appeared on the Midnight Channel said he failed to save Nanako-chan.
Well, maybe he really was trying to save the victims by putting them inside the TV. Come on, don't get all quiet like that. You guys know I just say the first dumb thing that pops into my...
The possibility that he truly intended to save us.
But he's still the one who threw in Saki-senpai in that announcer, right?
Guys, this goes back to my original question that I asked in like episode in the middle of my V-play. Who is the individual who is announcing the person on the Midnight Channel? Who is it? That's what we gotta find. Not Namatame, who's reacting to what he's seeing on the TV. He's not the one that's making these people appear on the television. Warning letter?
Warning letter? Oh yeah. Whatever happened to that thing?
If Namatame's the killer, he must have been the one who wrote it, right?
Let's review them.
You recall that the first warning letter said, don't rescue anymore. The second one said, if you don't stop this time, someone close will be put in and killed.
Yes, that's right.
Isn't that kind of odd? Would someone who thinks he's saving people by killing them write stuff like don't rescue or kill?
That's very true. That is very true!
Yeah, and the will be put in and killed part doesn't make sense either.
Yeah! Yo!
Wouldn't it be more like I'll put in and kill?
Yo! Clue! Namatame didn't write it. Why not, you stupid bastard? Why not, you stupid bastard?
Why not, you stupid bastard?
Yeah. It's almost like someone else wrote this letter.
But only the killer would write such a letter and deliver it to Dojima-san's house, right? If someone else wrote it, that could only mean...
Dear God. Since this is such an unusual case, I was absolutely convinced that other than the Kubo incident, there was one culprit.
So Namatame really was trying to save his victims?
Everything is exactly the opposite of what it first seemed. In Namatame's parlance, failing would have been the first two cases when the victims died. If he had used his method twice and failed both times, he would hardly have continued using the TV. And yet he did. It all seems to suggest that someone else wrote this warning letter while observing the entire case.
Someone else? Then it wasn't Namatame that killed Saki-senpai in the announcer?
We can't say for certain yet. We urgently need to speak with Namatame face to face.
True. Good job, team. Yo, everybody helped out. I'm so happy everybody had a turn in sharing and contributing to this murder case that we have.
I have a plan.
Of course she does.
But there's no time to waste. I'm a consultant with the police. I'd like him to accompany me as well. He has no identification, but this is an emergency situation, and he's here in Detective Dojima's stead.
And I'm an honorary detective partner with Naoto. Me and him, us are partners, and we have a detective agency in Brooklyn. Okay, I'll stop talking now. We can go on with this case.
Huh?
I'll vouch for his identity.
Thank you.
Well, I guess it's better than dealing with the man himself.
We have our hands full with the transport procedures, so the last thing we need is Detective Dojima running wild. Detective Adachi is busy somewhere too. This is Unit 252. Huh? I see.
Has something happened?
There's something about a suspicious object out in the lobby.
Ah, well then, this works out nicely. You should back up your colleagues downstairs. We'll keep watch over Namatame-san. A disturbance in a hospital lobby, after all. It sounds serious.
If anything happens, hit the nurse call button. I'll leave the rest to you.
Understood. Please be careful.
Yeah, run after him.
I knew they were undermanned, but I didn't expect it to go this smoothly.
Wow!
There's nothing much inside that suspicious object, so he won't be gone long.
All right, then now's our chance to talk to Namatame.
Right. Right. Ume.
Namatame-san, there's something we'd like to ask you, so please, answer our questions.
Huh?
It seems that he understands what you're saying. What should you ask him? Is saving killing people?
No. If nobody saves them, they'll be killed. That's why I put them in there.
But by who, and who puts them in the TV in the first place? I mean, their shadow, their image. So then this is obviously a redundant question, but who would you throw in first?
Huh? Me?
It's so creepy. So you didn't kill those two girls, did you? Yeah.
They were killed. I couldn't save them.
Those two girls. Oh, right.
Then tell me if my estimation is correct so far. After discovering the Yamano and Konishi incidents, you realized an appearance on the Midnight Channel meant certain death.
Okay, I'm there.
Thus, to save her from that fate, you kidnapped Yukiko Amagi.
Okay.
You couldn't let her be killed, so you threw her into the TV, preventing the killer in this world from reaching her. And you repeated the process, as more individuals appeared on the Midnight Channel. It all falls into place. His body is weak, but his mind is sound. He's trying to tell us the truth.
Yeah, but if the stuff he's saying is true...
There's another killer who murdered the first two victims?
Indulge us in a few more questions.
Yeah, so then it obviously wasn't you who sent me the letter, but why? So then why the warning letter?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. So, well, we know why he entered to save people. So who killed the first two then? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea.
Right.
I want to know that too.
You're gonna join my party? No, please don't. Yeah, so to save people, right, from their fate.
I didn't know. I never thought it would be that kind of place.
As I thought.
You believe me? Did they find him? Did they find the one who did such cruel things?
You know, when we did our tier listing, Kuma thought this guy looked terrifying. I think he looks kind of cool. I don't know.
Mayumi.
Please calm down. Our ability to find the culprit rests on you. We know about the other world. In fact, we're the only ones who can fully understand what you have to say.
Yeah, we're main character shit. You know how it goes.
You?
We did blame you for everything at first.
Yeah, and Yosuke wanted to throw you out a window.
But now I think we can accept whatever you got to tell us as truth.
Please, tell us everything you can, calmly and slowly.
You're willing to listen? Do my story?
I don't think we've seen this in the original playthrough.
All right. Soon after my affair with Mayumi became common knowledge, I returned to my parents' home, as if to run away from the scandal.
Okay.
And I started drinking heavily to drown my anxieties.
Hey, I gotta tell me twice.
It cost her so much trouble. I wanted to at least apologize to her, but I couldn't even do that. I lost the will and energy to do anything.
Hey, listen. Shit's rough.
Then, one day, the rumor I heard some time ago came back to me. Since I had nothing better to do, I sat down blankly in front of the TV, watched my own reflection. And all of a sudden... Mayumi? Is that you? The Mayumi inside the TV looked as if she was calling to me for help. Mayumi? Mayumi! When I reached out unthinkingly to touch her, my arm disappeared into the TV, as if I had dipped it into a pool of water. I was so shocked that I lost my balance and nearly fell face first into the TV. I was so scared. I couldn't understand what just happened. I thought maybe I'd gone insane. In the end, I decided to think of it as just a dream, and I went back to the city the next day after finishing work. The next afternoon when I got to work, I was fired on the spot, as I expected. That wasn't what broke me, though. It was Mayumi being found dead. And not just that, but it had happened in my hometown. I was dumbstruck. But later on, I remember the image of Mayumi I'd seen that night. Was it not a dream? Could it really have been an SOS from Mayumi? I hadn't touched another TV because the first time was so terrifying, but I decided to try it again. And I confirmed that none of it was a dream. So that image, was it something Mayumi showed me, calling for help? That's how I felt.
And eventually, you learned of the Midnight Channel.
I remembered that when Mayumi was alive, she was chasing a rumor about some bizarre TV program. I'd heard about it before, but I thought it was just an urban legend. But then Mayumi appeared on it, and later turned up dead. The more I thought about it, the harder it became to believe that the two events were unrelated. Soon after that, I came back to Inaba to answer the police's questions. I'd lost my job, and I wanted to know the truth of Mayumi's death for myself. Then, on another rainy night, someone else appeared on the Midnight Channel. It was a girl. She looked like she was calling for help, just like Mayumi. The first thing that came into my mind was, maybe this girl will be the next to die.
And that was Saki-senpai.
I'd been following all the news about Mayumi, so I noticed right away that she was the girl who found Mayumi's body. And if my hunch was right, she'd be the next victim. I didn't want her to die the way Mayumi did, so I desperately kept watching. I was consumed with the idea of rescuing her. Then, little by little, Her image on the screen came into sharper focus.
It became sharper?
How did you find out it was her?
After I came back, my father couldn't bear to see me in such low spirits and gave me a job with the family business. I met that girl when I delivered a package to the liquor store. After agonizing over it, I decided to meet her and told her to be careful.
Bro, that's kind of strange if, like, my delivery driver would just be like, he would deliver me liquor, first things first, and then he would, like, look at me, like, with fear in his eyes, then ask me to meet him at a gazebo in a park, and then telling me to be careful. I'd be like, what the fuck?
But that same night, on the TV, she looked as if she was being engulfed.
How did you get a high school girl's number? That's weird.
That's why I warned her. Why won't she pick up the phone? Come on, please.
That's kind of weird, man. That's a little weird.
They found her dead.
If he said, like, he was calling the house phone, like, perhaps I could believe that. But, like, her cell phone, that's just a little strange.
I knew she was gonna be murdered, but I couldn't save her. I blamed myself, thinking there must have been something I could have done. There was no one who depended on me. Nobody at work, not even my wife. Mayumi was the only one who accepted me for who I was. But she was murdered, and the same person killed another girl. I was beside myself. I couldn't forgive myself for doing nothing.
You really did love Miss Yamano.
Yes, from the bottom of my heart. Before I was married, my wife made it big in show business. I was happy for her, but it put a strain on our relationship.
I think I can kind of relate.
It was around that time when I met Mayumi. She was interviewing our candidate for the next election. She was a big-name announcer, but she only worked with local stations, and her attitude towards work was similar to mine. We both came from Inaba, so she was easy to talk to. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't help getting intimate with her.
Jail.
Yet another girl appeared on TV. That was you. She'll be kidnapped next.
Where's this high school girl's number? I gotta call her.
I'll never convince her. If she gets suspicious and they arrest me, who'll save her then? The girl inside the TV looked as if she was smiling at me. And that's when it hit me. I apparently had the power to go through the TV screen to the other side. Then, what if I put her into the TV and give her shelter there before the killer gets her? What are you trying to tell me? That it's safe over there? Is that it? The girl inside the TV.
Oh, dude, that's a little creepy, man. Like, imagine, like, you know, like, just a girl on a TV looking directly at you, and then telling you to come closer. Like,
and I thought, no matter what kind of place it might be, it's better than being slaughtered. Once things calm down, I could just let her out again.
I guess.
Was it my mission to save people?
No.
But there was a big problem. If I explained the situation to the victim, they wouldn't understand. I had already tried that and failed miserably.
Yeah, hey, can I, like, kidnap you for, like, I don't know, like 2 weeks or so, and then I'll bring you back, you know? It's for your own good.
Mayumi, please lend me your strength.
This guy is cringe, man. Never mind what I said about him.
So, since you thought people who appeared on the Midnight Channel would be killed, you kidnapped us in order to save us.
Mission? Give me a break! You never stopped and wondered about any of this?
I thought I was the only one who could help them. I did call the police, but they didn't believe me.
Of course.
I knew the area well, thanks to my job. I had a large truck, and I could move around without suspicion. I thought my job as a delivery man would be the perfect cover for my mission. I thought no one else could do it. But are you telling me that I wasn't saving them?
If a person is still within the TV world when the fog appears here, they will die. Beginning with Yukiko-san, the people you thought you had been saving were, in fact, in mortal peril.
Dumbass idiot. I mean, like, if he was, like, the first person in the TV world, like, wouldn't he take the time to just, like, explore it and, like, find out about it?
It was my friends here who really saved us all.
Yeah.
When I went after that little girl and entered the TV myself, for the first time, I had some doubts about myself.
You refer to Nanako-chan, correct?
The police were after me, so I had to get away. But I still felt I needed to do everything I could to save that poor little girl. That's why I went in after her. But the TV world was completely different than I imagined. Such an
oh my god,
grotesque place.
Dude, he doesn't even, like, he didn't even go in to explore it. He just, like, huh. You know, I'm gonna just, like, put the people in there. I'm not even gonna explore. I'm just gonna just put them in there and all done. Saved.
I knew that the three of you who I saved went back to your normal lives. I never knew.
No. That's a cowardly way to put it. I'd probably already begun to realize that it was a dangerous place. If I hadn't, I wouldn't have gone to see you all.
See us?
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
Are you talking about the concert we did at Junes?
Yes. I wanted to know why the ones I saved were all hanging out with each other, and how much you remembered. But in the end, I couldn't bring myself to say anything and ran home. I must have felt too guilty. But all the doubts and anxieties I'd been unconsciously suppressing exploded out when I entered the television myself.
Well, this guy's a dumbass.
I thought I was going insane. I probably did.
You're going straight plain stupid, man.
And you know the rest. When I came to, I was lying in a hospital bed.
3, 2, 1.
You really were trying to save people.
But I ended up doing just the opposite. What a fool.
He said it.
I always wanted to enter the world of politics and become useful to society.
Useful to society? What a...
But after losing my job and the woman I loved, all I had left was this power. I convinced myself that world was some sort of sanctuary, and I secretly believed myself to be a hero.
Oh, Yosuke felt that way too for a second, didn't he?
I never doubted what I saw on TV, and believed everything was as I wanted it to be. I didn't think for myself at all. That's why I couldn't protect them. I'm to blame for all of this.
Hey man, it is what it is.
I suppose so. But the things I've done are too serious to be brushed aside like that. I have no intentions of running away from my crimes. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Kidnapping is already a serious crime, and on top of that, I put all those lives in danger. I'm sorry.
The Midnight Channel and the other world? You can hardly be blamed for failing to understand them properly. We must apologize to you as well. Had we let our emotions blind us to the truth, we would have piled all the responsibility on you.
I guess from your point of view, people did stop dying once you started saving people. The more you did it, the more you really believed you were preventing their deaths.
I'm such a joke.
Yes. Yes, you are.
I'm sorry. I'm getting a little tired.
Dude, this guy's putting me to fucking sleep. I'm gonna be sad.
What are you all crammed in here for?
My apologies. We'll be leaving now.
Wait.
Oh yeah, all this was recorded, wasn't that?
Please, find whoever's behind this. You children are the only ones who know about that world.
You children are the only ones that can do this, please. The police are way too incompetent. That's our plan. Double head nod.
It's all clear now. He never committed any murders. It was another party who threw the first 2 victims into the TV.
TV.